welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight's Friday is a festive Friday. It's festive because I'm in a good mood. It's a bit rainy and some even call it gloomy, but I always carry the sun because you are the light. We are the light. Today, I want to talk about our dear sister, Esther. I'm sitting here and just reviewing my own notes, unrelated, and the story of Esther starts shouting at me. I preached on it two in February because we already had March, we're in April, yes. And Esther's glow up, Esther's glow up. Oh my gosh, Esther's glow up. It's such a it's a marvel to unfold. You have someone who comes in. We're introduced to Esther as this poor soul, as this orphan, right? Her cousin is taking care of her. She doesn't have parents. That feeling of abandonment, of loss, and trying to navigate that, now having to pretend to be somebody that you're not. Oh my gosh. Like, think, I can only imagine Esther as being what we would call high functioning. I can only imagine her being high functioning. You have to be a high functioning individual to experience all of that and still like navigate life to the point where she's selected to be the new queen. And she goes through, her years of beauty ritual and training, and then grows favor wherever she is, feeling that lonesomeness, feeling that abandonment. But everywhere she goes, she's favored. So that is just so beautiful to me. Too many noises around here. Um, because it's the glow up. It's the glow up. And to watch her faith go from, well, if I go before the king, he could kill, like, you're not supposed to do like this. You can tell she was just operating from fear. It was just operating from fear of not wanting to rock the boat, from fear of, not wanting to upset, not wanting to step out and do something different, from fear. She went from fear, and what it took, what I love is her cousin Mordecai, because had he not challenged her and brought her back to reality, that's why you need you a Mordecai. You need you someone who's going to challenge your fear, who's going to challenge your thoughts, your doubts, and remind you of who you are. That is extremely necessary if you are going to walk the walk of faith, of having no doubt, of operating on a different level. And so the power in Esther's story, it gets me every time because it just teaches me that it's okay to have doubt. It's okay to have fear. It's okay to know the assignment and not be gun ho and so confident about the assignment, but at the same time, still follow through with the assignment, because we wouldn't be given an assignment if we couldn't see it through, if victory wasn't on the other end. And Esther, story of Esther, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Seeing her rise and step into who she was called to be, who she was destined to be, and not worrying about what's on the other end of that decision, not worrying about all the what ifs in the world, but to see her say, if I perish, I perish, like it's going to happen. That type of power, that type of power. So when things are presented to you in your real life, and it's going to challenge your faith, it's going to cause you to feel an angst, but remembering, like, what are you believing in more? Are you believing in your fear, or are you believing in the word of the Lord? Are you believing in the promises of God? Like, are you believing that you are who you say you are, essentially? So that's what I love about the story of Esther. But definitely check February's Built to Bloom series. Um, I go deeper into the story and give a nice breakdown of what it means to have unpenetratable faith. Because that's what's needed, brothers and sisters. Faith that it's not it's not in limbo, it's not wishy-washy, like either you're gonna believe or you're gonna believe. Yeah, you can believe and feel doubt. It's like, what is it? Yes and. You can experience all those things, but like, where are you living? Because if you're living in fear, you can't operate in freedom. If you're living in fear, you cannot operate in freedom. Doesn't mean that fear isn't there. It just means like that's not where you're operating from. As you look at your decision making, your relationships, your habits, goals, choice, like it's spring. What's blossoming? What's blossoming? Here's a journal prompt. If you don't journal, you should. It is an amazing therapeutic practice that works all um all of your brain, your body, and it just gives you rest. This journal prompt, ask yourself, what was the last thing, and this could be like in whatever world, what was the last harvest and what did you learn from it? So whether you've been working on an actual harvest and you're a farmer or you have a garden, what was the last thing you harvest and like what did that experience teach you? What did it tell you about yourself? Or if you have been working on discipline, if you've been working on consistency, like asking what was the last goal you had that you accomplished and work from there. Work from there. Because we're here to operate in freedom and in love. But definitely read the book of Esther because I'm going to go back and read it again. It is such a powerful story about the glow up. She went from being an orphan and having to live with her cousins and like think about the abandonment. Think about the abandonment for those of us and myself included with the abandonment issues. You can still overcome. You can overcome everything you have gone through. You do not have to live there. You do not have to live there. So read the book of Esther. Come back, send me a message. Let me know what was your revelation. Would you get through it? Did you enjoy her glow up as much as I did? As much as I do, I have a poster of scriptures of Esther on my wall. She is my girl. Last month I taught on Abigail and Abigail's decision making and discernment. So if you struggle with decision making and discernment, go back to the Built to Bloom series for March. If you are working with building your faith, Built to Bloom February. And if you are trying to figure out what is faith, what is this thing? January, where I preached John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, so that those who believe in him shall not perish and have everlasting life. So I explained what does that mean to the non-believer? What does it mean to someone who's in between? Because Jesus was having that conversation with Nicodemus. And so if you are having any questions, check that out. Check the whole Built to Bloom series out. It's on my live page. And just know that you are built to bloom. You are built to bloom. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you are in the harvest. I talked about it during spring. I have my florals and my stickers. Like, you have to make your dreams your reality in any way possible. So when you are built to bloom, you're built to bloom. Some plants, with the tulips, if I don't plant my tulips in the end of fall, October, like they need to sit in the frost throughout the winter to bloom in the spring. Other plants, they can't handle that frost. They can't handle that frost. I put my potato out too soon, it's dead. It's gone because it could not handle the frost. So whatever you are, wherever you are, you can't look left, don't look right. Look at your situation. You are built to bloom. whether you have to go through the frost or you have to wait before you can even be germinated. Yeah. So just go from there. But that's the thought behind this series, Built to Bloom, is really to help you understand that, brothers and sisters, everything is already all right. The peace, you don't have to go looking for it. It's here. It is right here within you. It's not going anywhere. You can call on it. You can command it. You can decree it. You can declare it at any moment. You can have that peace. You can have joy. You can have it. Okay. And those texts that I mentioned, John 3:16, First Samuel, the story of Abigail and Nabal, Esther, a little blank there, y'all. Esther, and can you guess who I'll be preaching on the 25th, which is our youth day? If you are in the South Suburbs, Unity Fellowship Church is where I'll be teaching the next Build to Bloom, and it'll be at 11 a.m. Start exactly at 11. We gonna play that, okay? 11 a.m. Come fellowship and hear about what it means to be built to bloom. What is something that's ruminating in you that we maybe need to nourish, put a little fertilizer on there to give it some extra nutrients. That's what coming to church is all. It's just a little extra fertilizer to give you the boost that you need. You're gonna sprout, but the quality of your sprout, I think you can, that's on you. That's on you. God's always blessing, always in the neighborhood. What you doing? So yes, this Unity Fellowship Church here in Harvey, Illinois, 515 East 147th Place. You can come here every Saturday at 11. On the fourth Saturdays, those are our youth Saturdays. So we have programs that are geared more on to our youth. We want to see the young people not doing teenage takeovers, but to see the young people here in the community, in the house. We have our Unity room. We have some events in here, and you're missing out. This is our unit room where we have our community care days on the 22nd of April. We'll be having our garden day. Our garden is in the back. This is our Glow From Within. We had a Glow From Within, a candle making. This will be the next one. That's at Dalton Public Library. But we partner with Envision. And yeah, good things are happening, y'all. It's harvest. I meant it. I'm not playing. Okay? It's time, y'all. God bless. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to reach out. PriscillaHeals.com. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.